Once on this veranda in Calcutta, we got these pictures of Siddhanti Maharaj and Avadut Maharaj and like the North Pole. And they have these red hats on with balls on, and they're with reindeer. And I said to some Bengali man, look at that, you know. And he goes, oh, I've seen reindeer. Like it was nothing. I said, oh, really? You ever seen sannyasis with reindeer? Well, that I've not seen. You know. But Gurudev, he liked those pictures, like the one we sent from Tomsk, where it's like minus 30 and we're all outside. Gurudev had that framed on his wall with Subhada and all the devotees there. And Ashutosh Krishna Prabhu. So Gurudev, Vijay Raman Prabhu, he also wanted Gurudev to experience snow. But the last time he was there, it just wasn't going to happen. And Gurudev was leaving like the next day. And then suddenly it started snowing. And it was too early for snow, actually. It was like a month early. And it just started snowing. And Gurudev opened his window and he looked out the window and saw the snow and he was very happy. And then it like vanished the next day. So it was really some divine arrangement. Krishna made it snow for the pleasure of his pure devotee. Why? Because the devotees wanted it. Gurudev's not going to ask Krishna to make it snow. Although once in Mathura, when he was leading a group of people on a parikrama, and there was nothing to eat, he said to Krishna, like, how can this be? I brought them to your place, and they cannot have any prasadam? Then suddenly some man came up out of the middle of nowhere and invited them all to his house to take prasadam. So devotee for others. So Guru Maharaj will say, the nature of pure devotees is they don't allow a pinprick through which any remuneration can pass back to them. Das kori beton mori deho premadan. Their only interest is prem. Prem is the capital of Krishna consciousness. And when the interest comes from invested prem, they roll it over. Compounded interest, it's called. You take the interest and expand your capital, then it draws more interest, it's called compounded interest. That's the method of pure devotees. So Guru Maharaj said, then Krishna is perplexed. He wants to serve them. They're the ones who, he says, and Ambarish, those who've given up everything for me, how could I ever abandon them? But he wants to serve them, but they won't allow him to serve them. They only want to serve Krishna. So Guru Maharaj said, but if we come along and say, oh, I'll serve that devotee, he's saying, then what Krishna himself wants to do, you're doing. How pleased he will be. So Gurudev's shy to say, he really wants to see the snow. Vijay is saying, he wants Gurudev to see the snow. And Krishna is arranging that. Bhakta Vatsala.